So, this is video with Rebecca Olson. I forget which video that's in, 5 or 6, something like that.
I don't know.
So, today we are going to try and push out all of the songs that we've been working on, both Kind of Woman and also Sento nel Core. Learn the last little bits of that and really polish it up, put some artistry into it. So I really feel like we can do that, really get them in the right placements for that. But first, I think we should, let's just do some stretching, even though we already have done some of that, just a little bit more. So we're going to go up, breathe in, and breathe out as you go down. Just hang there for a little while. And go break your knees down like this. Just release all your air. Then once you're out of there, you're going to breathe back in as you slowly roll back up. Breathe out and up. Breathe in. And down. Okay, that was good. Okay, so now we're going to just do some slight warm-up stuff. We've already done a little bit of it, but I want to just run over it again. So we'll go, oh, just kind of get warmed up into it a little bit more. Remember to slide to those notes. And remember not to reach with your head when you do it. We're not going, oh. Okay, we're just going, oh. If you need to look at yourself in the mirror, that might help. But I'm going to be watching you for that. Okay. Okay. Ready? Let's try that again. Try that one sliding up to the first one. Good job. Good job. I can see your stomach is going in right there. That's good. Yeah, so on these ones, I think we can start putting some dynamics to it too. And you were already doing some of that, but going into the that kind of thing is really going to help you. Like, that's kind of I felt like that it's adding artistry to even a warm-up. Like, adding artistry to a warm-up is really important as well. Okay, so we're going to go and do those registers warm-up through all 3 of those, the lower, middle, and the upper. We did it in our last teaching session, and then your notes were to make it a little bit more musical. So I decided to do that. First, we're going to start out with the that one. So just do it as a regular, comfortable note. Let's try it here. Yeah, so remember yesterday we were talking about really making it kind of like a swing thing. That's really going to help you, like, and you're not really having to worry about opening your soft palate, making it classical, like, We're not really looking for that to get into it. Where that is part of the same register, we're looking for just like a stronger down here. Okay, so let's do it again. We'll open it up a little bit, okay? Okay, open it up to ah. So this is the same thing as awesome, that kind of thing. Let's try it with awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Yeah, so really like punch both notes. So go awesome instead of awesome. You hear the difference? Okay, try it one more time. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, good. That was that's one of the lowest notes in Kind of Woman, so I'm feeling good about that. Moving on to oh really?
Oh really?
Oh really?
Oh really?
Now remember, we're picturing this as you're saying that to someone across the room, across the rot. You're not really able to just say, oh really, and then hear you. So you have to go, oh really?
Oh really?
Oh really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Does that make sense? Are you
Yeah.
confused about something?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just making sure I hit the right part of the word on the right note.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Make sure you're projecting it to someone across the room, so you're going, oh, really? Instead of, oh, really? Hear the difference?
Yes.
Okay. Ready? Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Good job. That was good. I think we can do one more. Oh, really? Going down? Oh, really? Oh, I did that wrong. Oh, really? Yeah, so let's, actually, we did it in practicing just now. We did, oh, really? Right? Is that what we did?
I don't remember.
I think that's what we did. So we'll go. Oh, really? Right? Okay, let's try that. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Good job. That was a good job. Are you feeling like you're using down here
Yes.
instead of your not
Every time
reaching
I've
it?
used more of this, you're always like, that was good. So.
Yeah, it's good that you realize that.
Okay.
And I'm glad that's happening for you. Okay, so moving on to an upper register, we're going to go, yes.
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 Yeah. So, yeah, you can kind of add some attitude in there. You go, yes.
Yes.
So let's do that.
We're stuck up.
Yes.
It's stuck up in sign language.
Oh, really?
Funny.
I didn't know that. So it's a stuck up high register.
Yeah.
So let's put it on this note right here. Yes. So you're holding this for a little bit longer than the rest of them. Okay? Ready?
Yeah.
Yes. 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 So that one you really gotta flip it up there. Yes. That makes sense.
Yes.
Yesterday she got all the way up to a high C, and maybe it was because of the ice cream. I don't know.
Probably
But I think maybe just like time of day and talking and all that stuff. But I think we're good on those. Or do you want to go farther?
No, we're good.
We're good? Okay. Let's move on to our repertoire. So we're going to start singing Kind of Woman. So we're going to really hone in on the oh, really, oh, really, that kind of that kind of, right, in the mask. I told you about the mask yesterday, right?
Yes.
So we're using mask going, instead of just an oh, we're going ah, yeah, ah. So that's what this song calls for. When you go, I'm your average edge. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make sure I'm playing the right note. I'm your average. So, which notes in these first 5 notes right here, which ones do you think are the chest voice and which ones are the middle voice?
The first 2 are chest. The first 3 are chest, and then the last 2 are middle.
Yeah, that mixed voice. Yeah, that was a good job. And then ordinary kind of woman. What do you think that ones are? Yeah.
Ordinary is probably lower. Kind of is middle, and then Anne is lower.
Yeah, I would almost consider ordinary is probably more middle.
Okay.
And then, yeah. So there's only one section in this song. It's the middle section, the bridge area. It's the same notes, but it's a different feel when it kind of flips into like just a brighter, like softer, and so it's more head voice than like you lose less of the mask.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so let's just sing with the accompaniment and see what we get. Yeah. I'm your average It may not interest you much at all right now, but things change. Good crescendo. Things change. Still I'll understand if I'm not your kind of woman. Anyone can make one terrible mistake, and special and no fate I can do. Every day, coming in place, one day, average, Nice. Okay, I wanted to see what was gonna happen if we just went all the way through the song, just kind of like, because we haven't done that for a while.
Yeah.
So I wanted to hone in on a couple different places for rhythm and also for placement of what we talked about. So first place I'm gonna say is probably right here. So this is a 1, 2, 3. It looks like a 4, but it's just a C there. So yeah, so that one's gonna be conservative with a budget, liberal with a meal. That make sense?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 1.
Okay.
A meal, liberal with a meal. Can I hear what you're doing for that part right here? Are you doing any of the extra little?
Yes,
things that
I
she's
have
doing?
no idea.
Yeah?
What I'm doing.
Okay, so let's take it from modest to a fault, conservative with a budget, liberal with a meal, off just your average ideal, my telling. Yeah. So I had it over on that part, but I think I'm
I
conducting
tend
it
to
a little.
hold liberal and do less of the trill. Is that a trill? I don't know what that's called.
That's a triplet. She does a
Triplet.
little bit of trill right there, but
Okay.
liberal with a meal.
Liberal with
Yeah. Liberal with a meal.
liberal with
Sorry, it's a little trills might be a little hard, but it's just like a meal.
meal.
So it's just getting that a little faster.
Can you
so
play which notes? Just the just the
meal.
play the again.
Meal.
Okay.
Meal. Yes, just a meal. So let's do that. Let's do that 3 times. We're gonna go a meal.
Okay.
A meal. 2. A meal. 3. A meal. Okay. Let's add it with liberal.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll go liberal with a meal.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Let me hear you do it by yourself. Ready?
Liberal with a meal.
Yeah. So we're
Still not the best.
Yeah, we can work on that. We're still like trying to make sure that we're gonna have this in the mask. We'll go liberal with a meal. Even if you don't have this the extra stuff in there, we can go liberal with a meal. That might be a
Okay.
little easier, but I think you can do it. So then moving on, we go 1, just your average ideal. My telling you this may seem sudden and strange. So what part of this song is what is she thinking about at this part of the song?
Like, she may seem like she's just average and normal and stuff to him, so he might not be like attracted to her, and she's like kind of sharing all her qualities out of the blue, but she likes him and she wants him to like her.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that it's yeah, so she's like, this might all seem a little awkward, but just wanted to let you know that this is happening. So I just realized that it's at 15 minutes, and we're not going to stop, though. I think I might just tell him certain places to watch, so we're just going to keep it running.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, so that's good, and then
Is this a 30-minute or an hour-long lesson? Because that's going to be a really long hour for him.
well, he's not going to watch the whole thing.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just going to, like, tell him which places to watch.
But is it an hour, a 30-minute or an hour lesson?
However long it takes us.
Okay.
We can leave whenever.
Yeah, cool.
I'm gonna sit down now. Okay, so in this part too, you did a really good job at crescendoing at change. I really liked that.
Thank you.
But things change. Things change. Yeah, and still I understand. And then the next place that might be a little hard for rhythm's sake, I think was right here. So so this part is one terrible mistake.
That's a lot of notes, yes.
Yeah. One terrible mistake, and I've no special glamour. Yeah, the recording that we've been listening to does it a little bit different, but the most important part of this is mistake, and I've shortened these ones because that's what we've been doing already, and then bait, I can twirl, that's the other, same as this.
Yeah. Can twirl,
Mm-hmm.
can twirl.
Yeah, there you go.
The mask.
So we'll go, one terrible mistake, and I've no special glamour. Okay, no bait. So we're just gonna start from here. Go, one terrible mistake, and I've no special glamour. No bait I can twirl, for I'm just a plane. Yeah, this one is like, there's not a whole lot of time to take a breath there anyways, so we're gonna have to take a big breath here.
Okay.
Before, after glamour. One terrible mistake, and I've no special glamour. No bait I can twirl, for I'm just a plane. Everyday, commonplace, come what may, average, ordinary, wonderful, girl. Yeah. So that note is girl. We went down a little bit, but that was my fault.
It's okay.
So it's gonna be
attention to that.
wonderful, wonderful girl. Okay. This part, it's kind of a mix between the middle and the upper, just to kind of get a little bit of a definition of it, because it's not a it's not like a and it's not a like that kind of thing. It's like right in the middle because it's too high to be belted in the first place. We go, wonderful girl. How do I explain this?
To a non-music major.
Still, I know it's still in the mask, but it's not throaty. You really have
Okay.
to think above the note to get there, to like
My
make
course
it not
teacher used
sound
to tell us
shouty.
that. To like,
Yeah.
so to like almost like go like that.
Right, exactly. That's
If
a
that
great
makes
idea.
sense.
That's a great example of that. So we're not trying to reach this note.
It's not like this. You go like that.
So you're getting right on smack dab on top of the note. So you go, ordinary, wonderful girl. Can I hear you go?
Can you play the note?
All right, let me hear you do it by yourself. Yeah, that was pretty good. It might be just in a as a beginner kind of thing, and I think that's something my teacher is probably going to say, that it's probably a harder note to get to that mask. So as long as you sing it with like power and you don't hurt yourself doing it, I don't want you to hurt yourself. Because it's not a belty thing.
There's some days where I hit it fine, but today I feel like I'm reaching for it more.
Okay. We'll not push it that much, but yeah. So
I've hit it and felt very comfortable before, but today it's just not feeling it.
Yeah, that's okay. That happens to everyone.
Okay,
Happens to
that's
everyone.
okay.
Oh, it's really hot
I'm sorry. Should I leave?
in here. You are cute.
I'm adorable.
You are. Okay, so let's. Thank you.
So much to do today.
Let's move on to What